Hello everyone, welcome back to Stat385. This is now week 8. Last week was the exam, of which I think it went pretty well as a class. So I was happy to see that we didn't really have too many technical difficulties, and the scores came in and we're pretty good as a class. So nice work. And I should say also that the exams are all in, so you can feel free to discuss things on Ed. Thank you for following my warning message and not communicating on Ed starting at 7. Okay. So then this week is the last week of base R. We're going to cover in a little bit more detail functions and object-oriented programming within R. One of the things that we'll cover is like the S3 class system, which is kind of in the weeds in R, but it's stuff like why does, when you hit, an object named X, why does it return what it returns? Why does, if you do predict for a linear model fit, how does that work? Because there's predict functions for generalized linear models fits or other things. Like how does it know to do predict and do the right thing? So that's kind of like, we'll go into that in a little bit of detail. We won't stress that in too much detail, like moving forward, but it's good to be exposed to it so you understand how it actually works. Lots of reading here, a lot of materials. I think that they're all pretty manageable. You can kind of think of it as two groups, this set of 5 or this set of 5. Oops, why did that not highlight the way that I wanted it to? Okay, or that set of 5. So background reading, same idea, just kind of skim through it, go through the videos, and then when you're done, read it in a little bit more detail so you cement the understanding from reading the materials. Lots of videos. The lab is going to be broken up into 2 parts. This one right here is a little bit longer on the S3 system. The auto grader for it is fairly generous, so I don't envision too many problems or anything. And then lab 5, quiz 5 posted on Prairie Learn, due next Thursday for full credit for the quiz and the lab. And then of course on Halloween, the Thursday after, you can still get 100% on the quiz. So we're coming into the second half of course material before the final project, and so next week we will be leaving our discussion on base R, which is what all of this is up to this point, building up R from scratch and showing how the functionality that exists when you install R, how it works and how it does data wrangling. And then in the next unit of material here, we'll discuss tidy data and discuss dplyr and tidyr and these different packages that exist within this tidyverse, which is this newish paradigm for doing data analysis, data wrangling, and whatnot. It is great. And you can see how some things that you've been doing in base R can be made much quicker and much more understandable than what you would have to program in order to accomplish the same task using functions just in base R. It's good to understand base R because you can get a working understanding of how the tidyverse is doing what it's doing under the hood. And there's some things that the tidyverse, it may be easier for you to work in base R. So it's good to know both, but the tidyverse is great. I use it all the time. All right, so with that being said, I will see you in the videos. Thank you for your continued participation and good job as a course in exam 1. All right, take care. Bye.